Okay, so create a table of values for the quadratic function by plugging in numbers for x. Plot the points on the graph and connect them. Identify the solutions. Okay, so we're not going to use the calculator yet. We're going to do it by hand. Your calculator should be used for checking. Okay, so we have -3 here. So we're going to do f of -3 equals -3 squared. Because I'm plugging -3 in place of x. Does everybody see where I'm at? Cameron, stop entering and help me here. -2 times -3 minus 3. Does everybody see where I'm at? I took -3 and I plugged it in place of here. Good? What's -3 squared? Huh? This is why you should have stopped when I asked you to stop. No, you did not. And I'm not going to argue with you. You take -3 and you put it in place of x in the function. So I put -3 in place of x, -3 in place of that. So what's -3 squared? Thank you. -2 times -3, +6, minus 3. 9 plus 6 is 15, minus 3 is 12. Okay, does everybody see how I got that? So that's the ordered pair, -3, 12. We're going to do the same thing for -2. So f of -2. So everywhere there is an x, I'm going to put the -2 in place of that x. Does everybody follow that? Do you see what I did there? Cameron, do you see now? -2 squared is -2 times -2, 4, and then minus 3. 4 plus 4 is? Minus 3, 5. Everybody good? All right, so I want you to keep doing and finish up this part here. Mm-hmm. What's on the board? Did you get that? Okay. Okay, check yours when you get done here. Okay, so the vertex is where it's symmetrical. That means it's going to look the same on each. So where would my vertex be here? Where does the graph start repeating? Huh? No, 1, -4 here. See how -3, -3, 0, 0. Does that make sense? I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is my vertex. Does everybody see? Because there's a -3, -3, and then a 0, 0. Does that make sense? -3, -3, 0, 0. Good? All right, so the vertex is at 1, -4. Okay, so we're going to go over to 1. We're going to go down to 4. We're going to put a little dot. Okay? Where are my solutions? I know, but where are they from this table? Anytime I know the x-intercepts, I know y is 0. So where's my solutions? And 3. So my solutions are -1, 0, 3, 0. Does everybody understand that I can find that from a table or from the graph? Because we know x-intercepts are when y is 0. Yes? Because I want ordered pairs. Does -1 tell me what it is? If I'm just looking at your paper and I see the number -1, does that tell me? No. Will this tell me what it is? Yes. All right, so we have -1, 0, 3, 0. My y-intercept is at negative, does it show me on here? 0, -3. How do I know what? Because anytime I know x is 0, I know my y-intercept. I mean, that anytime you know x is 0, you know your y-intercept. It's just the same if you know y is 0, you know your x-intercept. From the chart. When x is 0, y is -3. Okay, so then I'm going to make a curved U-shaped graph. And then I also could have told it from my function up here, right? The C is the -3. That is my y-intercept. Is this graph a min or a max? Minimum. Okay. Everybody good? Good so far? All right, let's go down here and let's do another one here. So f of -3. So that's going to be -3 squared minus 4 times -3 plus 4. Does that make sense? 9 plus 12 plus 4, 21, 25. All right, so everyone fill in that chart using the math. This will be the last one that we're going to do that way. Then we're going to use our calculator. Did you finish? Did you check it? We're getting close? All right, make sure you're checking it. Okay, so please check yours, fill in the ones you're missing if you didn't get finished with me, and then raise your hand if you can tell me what the vertex is on this one. Jackson? 2, 0, because you'll notice the 1 starts repeating, so 2, 0 is my vertex. So if I had 4, like if 4 had been in here, what would 4 be? 4, right? Because they're reflected. Does everybody see that? All right, so what's the vertex here? 2, 0, and the solutions where it's the solutions, the x-intercept, so when y is 0, so what's the solution? The vertex is also the solution. Okay, so we have 2, 0. What's my y-intercept? 0, 4. We know that from this C here, and we also know it from here. Okay, so it's 0, 4, and then at 4, 4. Then we have 1, 1, and 3, 1. So this is only going to touch the x-axis one time. So based on the last unit, we would know that our discriminant would be 0.